Support for today's show comes from Grammarly. Grammarly is a service. It comes as a Chrome extension. It comes as a full-blown app at Grammarly.com. And frankly, it helps tremendously with writing. Even when I was just using the Chrome extension, it made a huge difference in my writing. And then for the books and articles I write, it has cleaned up my grammar tremendously. Use the link in the show notes. Frankly, they give me a few cents for every download and for every order. So please use the link in the show notes. Trust me, I really do use this product. It is terrific. And we'll be back in just one moment. This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 2193. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. I'm the host of this show. I have been since November 2010, almost 2,200 episodes, week after next, or is it next week? Next week, episode 2,200 comes out. No podcast on Apple Podcasts for job search is even close to this show. We've got a library of material that you can get to on anchor.fm go to anchor.fm and search for the original No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I say that because there was a technical issue when we were moving the show to this platform, and we had to do two separate feeds. And Apple Podcasts, they only showed 301 episodes. I've got a lot more than that can be helpful to you. So subscribe to the show. It will help you in your job search. You can also watch me on jobsearchtv.com, which will take you to my YouTube channel. As an app, you can watch me on Amazon as well. Again, the app is jobsearchtv.com. And today's show, this is an excerpt that I did from my Friday Career Coach office hours, where someone was told they'd be getting an offer shortly, and it's Friday. They haven't heard anything yet, and they're wondering what to do. Hope you find this helpful. Hope you give this show a great review wherever you listen to it. And by the way, I'm now starting Career Coach office hours Tuesday at noon, available on LinkedIn, available on YouTube as a YouTube Live, available on Facebook through my page there, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. You can watch me live. You can also send questions to me in advance of the show at thebiggamehunter@gmail.com. As the subject line, put the term office hours so I know that you've got a question. And we'll be back in just one moment. Support for today's show comes from JobScan. JobScan is a site that's going to take a look at your resume, and you're going to copy and paste the job description into another field. It's going to make a comparison and give you a sense of how your resume matches up and makes recommendations for how to fix it. Again, use the link in the show notes. You'll get better results on each resume submission you make. And with that, we'll be back in one moment. On Tuesday, HR said, your salary package is being routed for approval. Once I have the approved package, I'll call you to conduct the job offer. That's good news. So it's now Friday, and I asked for another update, but no response. Will I get the offer? Don't know, but they were pretty clear that they're going to be in touch with you once the paperwork is done. The way to handle this kind of scenario is really very simple. All you do is, at the right time, at some point, what you do is you mention, hey, I know you're going to get in touch with me at the time that the offer is coming through or has been approved. Do you have a sense of when that might be? And I know it could be delayed, but do you have a sense it's going to be in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month? Just give me an idea of what it is so I can push people away, because I'm being approached about other situations. And my preference is joining your firm, but I just want to make sure I'm addressing, I don't want to be surprised and be let down. So could you give me a sense of the timeline? And normally you'll get a response to that kind of message. And if you don't, the way to follow up the time after that is to say, are you okay? That's the subject line to the message. And I know it sounds corny, but it works. Nice French cut. Oh, Oh, I'm not sure what you're referring to, Pavan, but okay, I'll take a compliment. I hope it was a compliment and not snark. So uh, I'll just close out that segment by saying, you're in a situation where they've gone dark on you and they're not responding. So the idea is to flush it up by asking, "Are you okay?" So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get information and advice from me. First of all, there's my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 8,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. In addition, if you're interested in my coaching you, at the site there's a button there that says schedule. Schedule time for a free discovery call, schedule yourself in for coaching, interview preparation coaching, salary negotiation advice, coaching related to hiring more effectively, managing and leading, helping you to be a better executive in your organization, and overall being a better employee of your firm. If you have questions for me, you can ask them at wisio.com/the big game hunter. That's WISIO.com/the big game hunter. The price at Wisio is less than 1/3 of what I'm charging my website. And I'm doing this because I want to benefit my subscribers here and on YouTube, and only you're going to know about it. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the big game hunter. Mention that you watched or listened to my content. I like knowing I'm helping folks. Once we're connected, it's nice to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you from time to time about how I'm helping. You can also watch me on TV. Did you know that? If you have a Fire TV or a Fire Stick, download the Job Search TV app for Apple TV, Roku, Sony, Samsung, like 90 different TV platforms. You can watch me on either Zingo TV or BingeNetworks.tv. On YouTube, subscribe at JobSearchTV.com and have access to thousands of videos I've created. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!